Hey and welcome to Alt1. In this video we are going to test all the robots without martingale and check which robots we're going to work with later. Okay, but before we do that we're going to run this robot you see here right now. Just wait. This Alpha 1 trader. We're going to run it and we're going to make more than $300. That's our target in this video. But in the end of the video, so make sure you see everything. In the end of the video, I'm going to be talking. We are going to test one by one robot. So make sure you see all the video. And because my new way now, I want to find a robot we can turn on and we can forget about. So we don't need to be thinking about anything. We can just turn it on and forget about it and go to the beach or whatever. That's my target, and we are going to run it without martingale, so we have zero risk of blowing account. So that's something I'm going to be doing now. From now on, I'm running, as always, I'm going to run the Alpha 1 trader, but after I'm going to be testing out ways. I'm going to make our own strategies. We're going to play with this till we find a robot that we can turn on and forget about. I'm sure you all will like that. So before we start up there now, you can download this robot also. Follow me and do what I do, and also you find a link below the video. Make sure also you like this video, because I will measure this type of videos after how many likes and comments and views I get. This will show me that people actually like what I'm doing. Because now I'm going to do more for you, so you can find ways or strategies. We can play a little with it, not be just running a robot with martingale and be done with. We are going now to be testing more and have some fun, okay? And all is done with real money, so appreciate what I'm doing, okay? So let's start up Alpha 1 Trader, and remember, in the end we will test out many other robots. So with that, let's start up and see how we do in this video.
Getting stronger every day. Keep on pushing through the pain. Keep on grinding till we take. Ain't no mercy in this life. There's nowhere left to run away. No, there's nowhere left to run away. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. Getting stronger every day. Through the bullets and the flames, but the fire's in your eyes, and there's no place left to hide. You got nowhere to run away. No, you got nowhere to run away. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away.
And just like that, $435 in matter of minutes. We are stepping up our game here. My target is that we start to make like $1,000 a day. That's what I want here also. But yes, if you want this robot, link below the video. But as I did promise, I'm now going to test out all the basic robots without martingale. We're going to take one by one trade and let's see if we can make profit just by running them normal. So each one will get one trade, okay? So, but before I do that, make sure you hit that like button, okay? I'm playing here with my real money, of course. You're only going to do $1 trade, but still, I'm doing this for you all. So, let's now go. And if you're not a subscriber yet, make sure you subscribe also, because if you like this type of videos, I'm also planning to give away a few things now in the future. So for my subscribers, I want to give something back to you all. We will get back to that in later videos, but this will come. So that can be from cryptocurrency or whatever. So let's see. Now we got the basic strategies. Let's start with the one that says bullish band RSI. By the way, as you have paid attention, this robot is in Russian. I don't understand Russian, but it is in Russian. So if you want, you can just right click, and here says Norwegian for me, but it will be the same for you. Just right click, and this button is that come up. You just push translate to English. It's that simple, basically. Okay, so let's start now up the robot number 1. Let's see if we can get that trade there. I have chosen every pair, so I'm hoping this should not take too long time. If it takes too long time, we will just move on, but we will give every robot a small chance to take a trade. And then we will just stop it right after the trade occurred, because we just want one trade and we want to see if we can make profit that way, okay? So let's see. It's taking its while. This one is trading every single pair, and it's using bulleted band together with RSI. I think I like that strategy, by the way. There, we got a trade. Now let's stop it. Okay, and we are ready to take the next one. So let's see. Currently, we can see that it's running in minus. So that means the bullish band RSI did not have a good start, but let's see. And the next one will be just bullish band. Now let's see. We are 30 seconds in, and looks like we are losing our precious dollar. So worst case scenario, we will lose how much? $12 if you lose everything. I can deal with that, but I hope we can make money. Well, that would be quite cool, because if we do that, I will step up in the next video and do a higher bid on everyone. So if you want that, make sure you like this video at least. So we lost the first. Okay, that's okay. Let's then take the Bollinger Band, just Bollinger Band. That should be worse than the bulls and RSI in some way, but who knows? Let's test. So now we need to wait till we get a trade with that one. Counter attack, I'm curious what that can be, but yeah, let's see. So yes, of course, some of these strategies that can be good enough by themselves, so we do not need martingale, because my dream have always been to have a robot that we can just turn on and forget about. Because if you have a profitable strategy, that should be something you want to do. Because you can see with my robot, Alpha 1 Trader, we are using martingale. And sometimes if you're running through the news on things, can be super scary. You can even lose money. But so that's why you always need to check the news and these type of things. So now we got a trade now with the Bollinger Band. Don't come and tell me we're going to lose that trade also. So looks like, yeah, now let's see now. We started with 15,244. So let's see now. Let's see. I need to check super fast if we really did lose the first one. We did actually win the first trade. Okay, we did win the first trade actually. I did see wrong. So let's now just choose everyone so we can follow. Let's see here now. I did not turn off, so now I need to take one more trade. Sorry for that. So we got two trades now with this one. Okay, that's okay. Let's now go to close it, and we can see we lost the first one. Let's choose and follow and see how this trade looks like. Let's also close some of the other ones here. We don't need to have so many open. So, okay, I like this buy trade, by the way. But you see, he broke now this support, so I think this will be a losing trade. I think so. But that means that the Bollinger Band RSI did actually catch us a win. It did actually. It did catch us a win. This one you see now, just Bollinger Band we can see already. We got two trades, you're not supposed to do that, but we got two trades in a row and we lost both of them. So then we can say this one can be good, Bollinger Band by itself is not good. So now let's take this counter attack. Let's take a trade there. And let's choose this pair and follow how we do there. And let's see. A buy trade there I would never have done. Yeah, we have some type of support, but okay, let's see. Let's turn it off. Let's follow and see. So for now we can say Bollinger Band RSI is the best one, at least. Maybe we should also do it like that, that the ones that we find out later is good through every video, that we maybe do a test, we do like 10 trades with like $50 and see if you can make profit. That could be a cool video also. If you want that, again, push that like button. I want to see that people really like these videos. So one more loser, so now we have two losers here. I will not remember this all the way, of course, but at least I remember we have one winner, two losers, one loser. So till now it's only Bollinger Band and RSI that looks like can be a good one. Now let's take the next one. Entourage to stock, okay. What that can be, I have no idea, but let's see, we got a trade right away at least, so let's stop it. Let's follow this trade, let's see how this looks like. Okay, you go with a short there, makes sense because you can see we have a resistance. I think I like this trade. That's an intelligent trade, I will say. Because you see he broke above it, but he broke down again. That makes sense as the place he broke it is an area that is very important. So I think this will be a winning trade. I really like this trade. This is a trade I would have done myself. So kudos to this, whatever this is. So looks like then the left side is the winners, because we have winner here, and we might, of course, we don't know yet, but we might get a winner on this one also. So let's see. So we have a few more strategies to go through, but yeah, let's see. But yes, we are getting a strong winner. This was a very good entry. I did really like this. This also can be one of the robots that we can test with some bigger amount. Take like 10 trades and see if we can make money without using martingale. Because I know many like that. So now 5 candlestick. Seems cool. Let's start that one. Let's see if we can get a trade fast there also. While we wait, let's edit some of the other robots. I think we did edit this one. Let me see. Just so I go one trade without martingale. I do not think I did edit this one. No, so let's just choose every single pair. And there. Okay, cool. Then let's go down. We take $1 trade and no martingale. Okay. We are still waiting for a trade to occur, so we can edit the other robots. We basically wanted to take every single, because then it's a faster way to get a trade. And if we don't get a trade in a reasonable time, we just move on. We are not going to be waiting for the robot to take a trade each 1 hour, for example. That's not something we're interested in. And if a robot is like this, we are not so interested in, by the way. Okay, so now we've done this one, and this 3 candlestick should be a more like a simpler version of the one we are trying right now. I think that was a 4 or 5 candlestick. But let's see. So maybe that one can be easier. And we go down, we take one trade and no martingale. Also, we can test out to do just 1 martingale instead of many. See if that's something that can work out. Like I said, what I want a strategy we can turn on and forget about. And if you follow me, we are, after every time we are running a normal session, I'm going to be testing a little so we can find the perfect strategy, we can say like that. So you need to make sure you see all my videos to the end from now on, and make sure you like videos, because if I see like, that means I see that you like, you know, I'm doing something correct, we can say like that. I think we move on from this one. Let's wait till this bar is done. If it's no trade taken, we jump to the next one. Looks like 5 candlestick might be too strong, so maybe 4 candlestick, that should be a little lighter version of this one. So if you don't get a trade within this bar is done, we move on, because we can't be waiting so long time. So till now, this is the 2 that have been good. Maybe this one can be super good because it's really taking its time, but we also want some action, right? We can't have a robot that trade like 5 trades a day, for example. I'm not interested about that. So I think we just move on. Let's turn on this one instead. Let's wait and see. Let's hope this will at least take a trade. Should be a little lighter version of this one, I guess. So let's see. So I think he basically look 5 candlestick back for something maybe, but this one looks 4. I don't know. Let's wait and see. We have at least everything in order now. So this is the robot number 6 you're testing. We got 2 losers on this one, 1 loser here, No trade here. Winner and winner. There at least we got a trade. Perfect. Okay. Then we can turn it off. And then let's follow this trade. Let's see if you like the entry. Okay. That was a terrible entry, I will say. Make 0 sense to open a buy trade here. No, that was a terrible. So then I guess the 5 would not be that much better because it's a little stronger strategy than this one, but I'm not impressed. I will say this did not impress me at all. So looks like we're going to get a losing trade. So then I will put this one, even though it's maybe a stronger one, I put it in the same category like this one. So that means I will say no trade, loser, loser, loser. So yes, we got a loser. So then let's start up the RSI. RSI should be very fast to trade because it's basically just when we get below this area or above this 70 line here. So I do not think should take too long time to get a trade. RSI strategy we have used it a few times on this channel because in my own strategies here I made one RSI also just for fun sometimes, just to put in some action in between. But now let's see if it can be run by itself. I don't believe it because if you take a look here, for example, a trade, he will take a sell trade here, okay, you would have won, but then he will take a trade again here, you would have lost, here, you would have won, lost, 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 won. Okay, but let's see. I will not judge it by this. Let's open this one. Then let's see. Let's stop the robot. And let's see how this one do. Okay, I see the entry is actually quite good, I think. I like the entry. That's the thing with RSI, it will always look good, the entry. That's the reality. Entry will always look good when you're using RSI. Because you think, yeah, I would have taken a trade there, but yeah. But let's see. For now it's 20 seconds left. It looks like we're getting a loser. So like you said, you said, you did not say nothing. Like I said, that in our previous videos, binary option is not easy. That's why we use robots, because you basically you have a strategy for anything. Okay, so that means that any strategy you have, you can have a robot do it for you. So we just need to find a strategy that maybe, just maybe, can do it without martingale. And that's what we're going to try to do now in every single video I do now. We're going to play a little after and test out strategies without using martingale. Okay, so sorry for that. Let's try this MA. Okay, he did take a trade super fast list. So let's follow and see. Short trade here, I'm not so sure I like that because you have a strong support here. It's not a trade I would have done. So once again, we are talking about a trade I would not have done at least. So let's stop it. But because I would not take a trade doesn't mean it's not a good trade. So at least we are in the money. Looks like we're winning, so maybe the trade was good. So that's also, so we will remember this for another video, that the ones that actually looks good. So this one looks good, this one looks good, and maybe then this one is good. So I will remember these 3. So maybe we take a higher bid on them next time and we test out a little more on the ones that win at least. But of course, because we lost the first trade on the another robots, does not mean they are bad. Just can be that we are unlucky with it, with the trade. Can be incredible win rate on something, so of course you're not going to skip the other ones. But for this video at least, you're just testing one time and we judge it for this one trade we get. And this was actually a good trade. I would not have taken it, but like I said, I don't see everything. So yes, we got a winner, looks like here. Yeah, we got a winner. Then let's move on. Let's take this. I don't know this strategy actually, so I'm very curious to see the entry on this one. Let's wait and see. I have been studying all the different type of strategies, but this is actually one I have never tried. So that can be interesting. And the ones I like here, breakthrough level, I think that is an amazing cool strategy. I think that maybe can be one that would work on a higher time frame better, because if you break through on the 1 minute, some often you get the retest and maybe you lose because of the retest and then win. So this one maybe will be very good if we raise the minutes, and that's also something we're going to play on later to test the strategies on different type of settings, like in 1 minute, 5 minute, and so on. So we can maybe find, because I think this one might be amazing if we run it on a higher time frame. Not higher time frame, but on more minutes. We take them on the based on 1 minute, but we keep it open longer. Okay, this one I think I like because you see we have a resistant here. So this was also one strategy I can say I like. So then if my memory serves me correctly, 1, 1, 1, and this one looks to be a winner also. All in all, we are down in the account because we lost on so many others, but still, the information we are collecting is worth more than what we lose. Of course, we have some more strategy left, so hopefully we can turn profit, but let's see. Currently, we are fighting to win or lose this trade. We lost it, but still, this one I did like the entry. So maybe this one also on higher, if you can run it for more minutes, can be a good one, because it looks like it's using support resistance, and I think I like that. Okay, rebound on the level, that can be cool. I think that means that is a retest, for example, on support resistant. Let's see if that's the case. Let's open and see. Let's zoom in. I don't see that here. Was not what I thought, because a retest would be something like this, and we came up here, retest, and then go down. So it's not that, so then it's something else. But let's stop it. We have taken this trade. This is the one I'm interested about, by the way. This is something that for me seems amazing. I want to see that in action. But let's follow this trade first, and we lost it. So then for now, we only have 3 winners. This one I did like, but was a loser. But we have winner, winner, and winner. So only 3 have winners, the rest have lost also until now. And this rebound I did not like at all. I did not understand at all what type of trade it was. So let's take the breakthrough. This is one I'm interested to see. And this is one I think we can have some potential to play with later. If, of course, he's trading the correct way. So let's see. He says short here. Then is something I don't see, because maybe can be a support here and we broke through it. I don't know. We need to go very far back in history to see that. So as we are in the 1 minute, it's very hard to see. Maybe can be that this was a support here and we broke through it. But at least we got a win. So we did not turn off the robot. Okay, let's see another one, and that's cool. Let's go. Okay, same story here. If you could get 2 wins in a row, that could be super cool. Looks like it. This, I had a very good feeling about it, and actually looks to be a very cool strategy. So breakthrough levels, if you run it on higher minutes, I think that's something we can work with. Of course, maybe we lose this trade. Let's see, we are fighting. So 1 winner, 1 loser, but I do not count this one out. This will be one on the list of the ones we'll test out more for sure. For sure. But yes, for now we have this winner, 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 and this win and loss. Is it? Yeah. But still, I count this as a win. I count this one as a win. So then at least we have 4. We can test out more in the next video. So then take this stochastic cross. Let's see what that can be. We got a trade at least right away. Let's follow and see. Now I'll make sure I stop because we don't want to take 2 trades. He did a buy trade here. I don't really see the reason for that because we have a resistance zone here. I did not think that was a good trade at all, because you can clearly see that when we touch this level we go up. You see here, we go down, we touch, we go up, we touch, we go up. So to take a trade exactly on the resistance, that was very strange. I did not, this is maybe the worst strategy now. I hated this strategy, to be quite frank with you. So this, no. So stock reversal, okay, let's see what that can be. Trade right away, let's close some things here, let's see. By the way, I test things, so you don't need to. That's my thing. Okay, I think this, maybe I can see what they're doing here. Looks like we have a trend line that goes down here. But isn't this the top of the trend line? So I don't think I like this strategy either. Maybe he thought we were going to break the trend and go up, but you should have waited for the next part then at least. So, no. One more strategy I do not like. So this only shows you that there are so many strategies, but there are so few that actually is good. But that's what you're going to find out in this we are going to do now after every single week. Let's close this. I don't want to run this on now. And 3 alternatives. What can that be? Let's see. This one I don't believe so much in because we did test this one, and this looks just to be a small. But we will give it a chance. We're going to give it a chance. So let's see this one first. Did I edit this one, by the way? I think I did. No martingale. Okay, so we are good. And we are 1 trade, $1. So then we are golden. Let's wait a little. We wait. If you don't get a trade in 2 minutes, we just move on because we are. We remember that from this one to be sitting waiting too long time is not something very interesting to run, by the way. Because you need to remember, we are trading so many pairs that he should find something, and he did. Let's see how this looks like. Okay, a buy there. Can make sense that we broke support, the resistance. I think that's a good trade, obviously, but let's see. Even though we are not win, it's one that have potential because I see what he's doing. So maybe on higher, if you run this for 2 minutes instead for 1, could be something that be good. Let's just stop it, by the way, and let's see. I will give it a 50% win rate now because we are out the money so often. So let's see. Looks like we are losing. We lost it, but still I did like it. Now this one I don't believe that much in, but we're going to test it, by the way. Now let's see. We did use quite a lot of time. This one never got a trade. This one did take a little while. This should go a little faster because it's a lighter version of the two another. Trend candles can be interesting. I'm curious to see what will happen. Here also I will do like the another ones. We just wait 2 minutes and we don't get a trade. We move on. So, but yes, we started with. If we look at the 3 last numbers, we start with 244. So obviously we are down. We have lost most of the trades, But some of the robots, they had some potential, and we're going to play with that in the next video. So like I said, if you like this addition I'm doing now, make sure you like this video once again. So let's take a look what's happening here. We are going to stop the robot because they're not interested to take more trades, at least not today. A short trade here, let's see if that can make sense. Do actually make sense, because we can see here when we come up to this level we go down. Obviously I would have opened it up here instead, not down here, because would have a higher chance for winning. So and I would like to see that this one actually stop up here. So for me, manually trading, I would have made a line here, and I would take a trade only if I did see this one stop below here and open on the next bar. So me personally, I did not like this strategy either, and I'm not expecting anything good either, because this was just a lighter version of these two garbage strategies we see up here. So I was not impressed. So let's now test the last strategy of the day. Let's hope that can be a winner, because we basically I think we only had winner, 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 winner. So it's only this 4 strategy here that actually was any good. That's the 4 we will test in the next video. We'll test with a higher, maybe take 2 trades each. We take like a $10 for each of them, and we take 2 trades on all of them, and then we can start to narrow down to the bettest strategy. And maybe we'll do more like a championship later, that we take this against this one, for example, and then we move on. Let's have some fun with this later. But yes, now we are to the last strategy, as we do with the another ones. This one I believe a little in. I like trading strategies. Let's see. Yes, we can see we have a trend. I like that. So let's see if this one can win. Trend strategies, I think, also is something that can work better if we take a trade and we have it open maybe for 7 minutes. Because if you take a with the trend with 7 minutes, you will win most of the time, I think. And that's something we will test out a little more later on, when we start to narrow down and find the robot setting that can work for us in the long run, and we can basically just turn it on and we can go to the beach and enjoy money coming in. So if you like that type of things, subscribe, like, and make comments below the video. Let's stop this one. We don't want one more trade, by the way. So yeah, so as we have tested all the robots now, we only got win with this one, this one, this one, and this one. So 4 robots did show some promise that we're going to test out more in the next video. So next video will be the same like this one. I will run my own robot, and then after we will start to test out for fun these ones, and later on we are going to build in my own strategies and test the same way without martingale. So we can start to find a robot we can run without martingale, so you can just turn on and forget about, because that's what we want in the end. Okay? Or play a little that we use maybe 2 times martingale, and yeah, we will play with it and we will figure it out through this new way of videos. So with that, I really hope that you like this edition, and have an amazing day.